Hey, this is Retro. I'm back. Hey, I just want to share my thoughts very quickly, and I'm going to make it quick as possible. Today, I want to talk about David Jason Frank, but today I'll, use his name as Tommy because that's the name that I good with, talking about Power Rangers. And this subject what I want to talk about is good guy finish last if you allow it. If you allow to finish last, and sometimes you're gonna have to take that L, even though it's shameful and everything else to achieve that W. And when I was thinking about him, I think about my life, and I went through the same thing. I have a loss of child and everything else in my past marriage, but that don't give a right for a woman to mistreat you or any form. That don't give her the right to do that, but they do it anyway. And more the majority, the court system, y'all can do the same thing. Both of y'all can be messed up in the relationship, but the court system will favor the woman over the man any day of the week. And my advice is to men is, man, you got to have faith out there. And if you got a goal or anything like that, man, achieve much as possible. But one thing I share with men is don't give up your scepter, man, your king scepter, for the sake of the relationships and these women that's out here that the course isn't gonna be on their side and not yours. I was thinking about Tommy for weeks now, for days and weeks, and I was thinking about him, how he took his own life, that he gave up his king scepter to his ex-wife. And far that I know that, the rumors is out there that she was a single mom out there and lost his life over that men not barely talking about. But this is important to me. This is not for clout or nothing like that. If anybody watches this video, this is for help reasons, for help purpose. And I'm here to tell you, don't take your own life, man. Don't delete yourself or doom yourself because what some women would do to you. In my fair example of my life, I had to take that L in my relationship. I had to take that L, man, because women is out here is not being responsible for their own happiness. They gonna blame their unhappiness on someone else. And that's what happened with Tommy. He was happy. He was a number one ranger. Remember, this dude was the number one ranger. Some people call him the sixth ranger. He was the number one ranger. He had his own droid, from the green, from the green and to the white, to the white Tiger Zord. And he always was first, man, till he got in his relationships, man. Then all of a sudden, man, he started falling last because he allowed it. Far I know, they said that his ex-wife, this last ex-wife, this is the second wife that he had, that turned around putting restraining orders against him, try to make him look like a bad guy, all that she knew. Because when women's not happy, man, they going to try to do anything in their superpowers, man, to make you look bad. And you know what, man? I've been through that same thing. I concentrate, back then, of taking my own, like you learn from your mistakes and you take your mistakes as a stepping stone. I remember about to take my own life. I'm saying here on the video, man. I remember about to take my own life through my marriage. Cause when we invest in our marriage, man, we don't like to lose when it comes down to our marriage. I'm an investor. So when I'm investing in my marriage, man, then my marriage going somewhere else, I don't like losing like that. So man, here it is. Once I had a car, once I had this and that, then my enemy seeing me walking and laughing and stuff like that. And dude, I had to accept that L. But when you accept that L, man, learn how to accept the W as well in life. And that's what I wish Tommy, would have did. Tommy Oliver would have did if he was alive. Take that L, man. You messed up in that relationship, messing with this woman, don't give a heck about you because the court system gonna be on their side. And then move on for the better. Be responsible for your own happiness because she most definitely ain't responsible for her own happiness because the government always gonna make excuses for her. The government is not gonna make excuses. Me and my spouse was into it with each other, not physical abuse. I'm not running around there beating her up and stuff like that. We had disagreements, and then we have a lost a child. But at the same time, it doesn't give you the right to come against that man every single time. Even after that marriage, you still doing shallow stuff behind this man's back to make sure he fall while you could stay boosted up higher. And I'm here to tell you, if nobody don't watch this video, this is not for to gain whatever. This is for somebody who really want to hear. don't take your life, and man, and I'm here to say, man, I give credit to credit's due, whether people like it or not. I give Jesus Christ the credit. Everybody calls him, he's invisible and stuff. Oh, he don't exist, he is visible. Well, I'm here. I'm still alive and well because that's what kept me going. Jesus Christ really kept me going because I would have been dead already. I would delete myself because of this. Man, and I heard from my spouse, myself, when me and her was talking. And then this is sacred, but this is one thing I say, good guy finish last. Because you know what my spouse told me? I asked her, why would she do that? Why would she do that? And first thing your wife will tell you is, because you're a good person. So you come against me because I'm a good person. You said this out of your own mouth. You said, that women do not want good men. And get it out of your mind that you think all women want good men. It's far from the truth. Some do and some don't. But my thing is, don't give your king scepter, because we all got a king in us. Tommy was a king in his own show. You know, when he played in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. All of us got a king in us. But one thing you don't do, that king scepter of happiness, that king scepter of love, of loving yourself, you know, because God give us that power to love ourselves. We got to love ourselves. Keep that scepter in your hand. And number one is your life. Don't give your king scepter to no one. And at the end of the day, after Tommy killed himself, and guess who get his stuff? His wife got his stuff. His wife ended up getting the single mama that they said that she was, got his trophies, got his stuff, got his scepter, and that means his life. If it can happen to Samson, it can happen to anybody. It's you allow it. So truly, good guy do finish last. But if they allow it, if a woman not happy, she gonna make sure you not happy. Cause why? Cause she not responsible for her own happiness. And you know what? I have a little testimony. I'm about to say is, I remember when my ex bought me a big screen TV. A big screen TV, that I wanted it. A matter of fact, it was a Panasonic screen TV. When the relationship was over, she got that thing back. And guess what? I got restored and got many of them projectors back. Projectors that I always wanted. I got many of them right now. I got many of these projectors right now. More than that one big projector TV that she gave me, I got many projectors. Even this new 8K projector that I got. Because why? Because your life will be restored if you just sit around. Yes, you're going to get hurt in so many ways. Yes, you're going to get abused in so many ways. But at the same time, you never be the first one to get the divorce first. Because in my relationship, I didn't get the divorce. My spouse got the divorce. But at the same time, I learned how to stay strong in a relationship. And sometimes you're going to have to ask Christ for that willpower to stand through. Because many people doubt. But at the same time, you gotta ask for that willpower, man. And you don't quit. You don't let nobody hold you back from your dreams. Or no one else hold you back. And so far, to be honest, about 90, I don't want to see this 95. But I have to say it. 95% of my dream have been fulfilled. And it's still fulfilling itself as I'm going. So, don't cut your life short. Don't give up your king scepter because women. And look how Tommy was. Tommy was a handsome looking man and everything else. He had all in the right places, dude. And his wife still turned against him. So you can't never go back your good looks. You can't go back your charm. You can't go back all that. And he still lost. Look at Tom Brady. Lost. Look at Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. I don't know what Kanye West on. But look what she did. She got billionaire and then taking $200,000 child support from Kanye. The court system always going to be on their side. Look at, like I said, Tom Brady won all them Super Bowls. Look what happened. Handsome guy still finished last somehow. I'm not making this up, man. So you can't put everything on your good looks or anything else. But hey, I'm out of here. This is Retro, and I'm out. 1.